Stock a trading discussion about the Overbought RSI Oscillator. Stock a trading discussion about the Overbought RSI Oscillator. We are looking at 3M company, Epic Mike 3M, all right, or 3 Mike, all right. Is listed on a Dow 30, all right. If my pronunciation is incorrect, feel free to correct me in a description section, all right. I like that, all right. So here we are. So this is about stock trading discussion about the Overbought RSI Oscillator. Looking at 3M stock, we can see that the RSI is above the level of 70 and also well above the level of 90. What's going on here? But the stock is still going up. Why? What's going on? The RSI is almost 100, but the stock is still going up. What's going on? Normally, according to the theory, is that the RSI is overbought at a level of 70. The financial instrument has a high chance, to come down. But one thing that we do not want to forget is that a financial instrument, may remain overbought for a long time. What do I mean? If we say overbought, it's always relative to something. Overbought to what? Overbought to in relation to the fair value, overbought to the net current asset, overbought in relation to the short-term equilibrium price level, overbought in relation to the long-term equilibrium price level, overbought in relation to the true value. So overbought is always relative to something. So the mistake that will take place here, we are talking about stock trading discussion, looking at 3M company, a stock that is listed on the Dow 30. Here we are, the RSI is above 90. Should one sell or should one buy? All right. So traders that are using the technical indicators will say that RSI above 70, above 80, not even above 90, one should sell. No, do not sell. Because of the RSI, sell when a price gives you a direct sell signal. Technical indicator will give what we call an indirect signal, but the price always will give us direct signal. When a technical indicator gives us an indirect signal, which is a warning, the price must confirm that warning. So which means though the RSI period 14 is above 90 here for 3M stock, one should now pay attention to the price itself. So what are we doing? The question we should ask, what is happening now? Well, I'm on a weekly chart for this stock. We can see that the price formed a double bottom chart pattern. A beautiful double bottom chart pattern. So, what will happen? So you see a double bottom chart pattern. What usually takes place, my friend? Professional, we measure the height of the double bottom pattern from the low to the neckline. This is the neckline here. The horizontal line at 160.82 is the neckline. And it will project it above the neckline, setting an initial bullish target. That initial bullish target is right here in a zone, call it 18400. In fact, it's 18379. Call it 18400. Professional are prepared to take profit where at the midpoint. So there is what we call initial target. The initial bullish target is in the zone of 18400. The midpoint target is at in the zone of 17300. The exact level of the midpoint is 17294. So the price is near the midpoint. So at this stage, there is a high chance that some traders may take profit, which they did already. You can see here, the two candles on the weekly chart, they took some profit near the midpoint of the initial target. The RSI is overbought, but is the price confirming to us to sell? because we're on a weekly chart, if we want to sell, we need a sell signal. That sell signal will take place on a 4-hour time frame, because weekly chart, 4-hour time frame, 15-minute time frame. Right? If you're a swing trader, you need to know of weekly chart, 2-hour time frame, and 10-minute time frame. Right? Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and see whether there is a signal to sell 3M stock. Right? So this is what's going on behind the scene, how professional trading, that's how they are trading. So now they will look, okay, there is signal to sell. So if I join at this point and this point, this trend line is not useful to me. So I will use this one. Joining this point and this point. All right, price pull back, change direction here, it's hanging here. So what can we say here? The price is rising. So we can say that on a 4-hour time frame, we have what? A rising channel. Will you agree? Looks like it to me. All right, let's try to divide that channel into two. So we have a rising channel, but the price is at the lower part of the second half of the rising channel. So in that case, we will say that the bullish momentum is not very strong, but it's still in place. All right. So if we want to sell in this scenario, all right, we will prefer the price to come out of this channel. Okay. And to do something like this, come out and retest, break below and retest on the edge, and then we implement a top-down trading method from the 4-hour time frame. We can break it down again. I don't want to confuse you. All right, we can break it down again, but I don't want to confuse you. Okay. All right. So on a 4-hour time frame, though the RSI on a weekly chart is overbought, telling us to sell, we don't want to sell straight away. We want to pay attention to the price and see whether we have a sell signal. Can you see any sell signal on this chart? Is there any sell signal on the 4-hour time frame? I don't see any. So you may say to me, Joe, the price is going down in this session. Great. But here it is. It's now above that line that I'm drawing now. I'm going to color it now into red on my 4-hour time frame. All right. So personally, if I want to sell here, which is quite difficult because it's a violation of market pattern here, I won't put this one on my bearish watch list. Why? Because even on the weekly chart, what is happening is phenomenal, because the price forms a double bottom chart pattern and manages to break the nut. It's phenomenal. Price breaking the nut, you can't ignore it. All right? It's bullish. All right? It's bullish. Price forms a double bottom chart pattern and the nut is broken. What traders are waiting for is probably to come back and retest the level of 16082. But as we switch out, so we break above the neckline and retest it and then go up. But it's not yet ready. If we go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see clearly here that we don't have a signal to sell. So if you want to sell, we have to sell another day until we have that sell signal. Unless you can see another sell signal here, I don't see any. And not only that, if I want to sell at a resistance level. Okay, so the resistance level that we are talking about on the 4-hour chart, looking on our left-hand side, I'm going to draw it now. Going to color it into orange, that resistance on our left-hand side. If I want to sell at a resistance zone. The price breaks above that orange line also. So not only that, it breaks above that orange line, and it's also above this bullish trend line. If I'm just want to sell because the RSI is overbought and I'm a typical bearish trader, I want to sell in this stage, okay, it's better to stay away. If you don't want to buy at all, better to stay away, wait until it becomes bearish. That's what I would do, okay? Right now, it doesn't look bearish, Now that we switch our attention to the price itself, the number one indicator, though on the weekly chart, the RSI is well above a 90. You will be surprised. Even some experienced traders out there, all right, are still selling because the RSI is above 90. It's wrong. All right, it's wrong, and it's not always bearish. Okay, it's not always bearish. But if we see the RSI well above 90, and we can say, okay, it's a bearish trading setup, then we implement a top-down trading method. We don't want to violate the market pattern, and we want to trade on the edge. After, okay, a thorough analysis of 3M stock on a weekly chart, we cannot now pretend to sell, otherwise we are inventing the signal. In fact, one must have the signal first before switching to the 50-minute time frame. All right? So right now on a 50-minute time frame, what do we see? Do you see any bearish chart pattern near resistance level? I don't see any. It looks to me more like a bullish chart pattern. All right? If you agree, feel free to disagree. Feel free to disagree. All right? Looks to me like an inverted hand and shoulder chart pattern. This is the slanted neckline. All right? Now some trader will say, Joe, you just said to me to go and buy 3M stock. I never say to trader to buy or sell. This is for educational purposes only. I say to traders, a technical analysis, stock trading discussion about overbought and RSI oscillator. If I want to buy or sell, one should use, okay, their own trading method to trade it on the edge, okay? So it doesn't look very bearish, yes or no, okay? It doesn't on the 50-minute chart, unless I'm not looking carefully. But if you have any comment, okay, put in the comment section. I'm now on the hourly chart, and in due course, all right, I'll answer your specific question. Okay, this is the end of this tutorial about stock trading discussion about the overbought RSI oscillator. We were looking at 3M stock, Epic, Mike, listed on the Dow 30. The RSI is overbought. It's not only overbought above 70, it's overbought above 90. In most cases, trader will start selling, expecting the financial instrument to go down. But in that case, it's a common trading mistake, stock trading mistake that they are making. They are trading a technical indicator instead of the price. The best approach that we recommend to traders is that when you see the RSI well overbought, all right, use the top-down trading method. Set up the signal and a low-risk entry point. By going to the signal time frame, in this case the 4-hour time frame, we have not seen any sell signal, though the RSI was well overbought. In fact, on the weekly chart, the price formed a double bottom chart pattern and has managed to break above the nut. This is a unique event, a bullish, okay, declaration that the price has more chance to go up as it manages to go above the nut. Now we must pay attention to the resistance ahead. There's one at 167.47. Going to the 4-hour time frame, we see that the price is above that resistance level, indicating to us that the price is breaking resistance. In that scenario, one cannot place a sell order until there is a clear-cut indication that the price starts forming at least lower lows and lower high. Three things the price doing all the time that we say to traders: either it's in a rising channel or a declining channel. All right? If it's a rising channel, a declining channel, or horizontal channel, these market patterns allow us to make excellent decisions. Suppose I want to sell now with the signal, the entry time frame, 50-minute time frame. So here I am, I will pay attention to the current market pattern. What we see here is that the price was in a declining channel. You may say that this was a declining channel, all right? All right? On a 50-minute chart. So if you want to sell without violating the market pattern, you will be selling on the edge of this red channel. But as things stand now, you can see that the price breaks out of that declining channel, even on a 50-minute chart. And there is a smaller channel that is now starting to form here. So in that scenario, I will not sell. It makes sense? It is also powerful. We wish you the very best in your trading. And until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders talking about a stock, a trading discussion about the Overbought RSI Oscillator. Happy trading to you all, and I'll speak to you soon.